I'm here at 4441 Logan Avenue. This is the entry door here. We have a little bit of stucco repair to do, nothing too crazy around this place. Let's come in, we've got this tile on the floor. This tile is literally throughout the whole place, so we're leaving it, of course. I'm going to work around it. It isn't the most pretty in the world, but I figure at the end we'll have it steam cleaned and it'll look great. We've got popcorn ceilings and we need to scrape them because in a couple areas there's been some damage and we won't be able to really replace that. I guess we could re-popcorn those areas, but I think we'll do a lot better with it taken out. Here's the kitchen. Kitchen is in horrible condition. There was definitely some water issues in this house. I'm not quite sure where it came from. Once we get rid of all this stuff, I'll make sure that all the angle stops are working better, and I think they've actually been replaced. At least some of them have. So it's not a big kitchen, but I figure we're going to put in a kitchen, and we can probably just put in white appliances. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe black appliances. There's a room here off the front. It's a pretty decent size. So this is room 1. None of the bedrooms have closets except for the master. So we need to add closets to these, which won't be too expensive. Come through the hallway. This is the linen and coat closet. Bathroom here. Now I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I'm going to put a new vanity in, a little bit bigger than this one. This one's just a little guy, 24-inch with a white top. And put in a different mirror because this doesn't work. It's a homemade job, but I'd like to put in a new vanity just to give it some more respectability there. This toilet's shot, the guts don't work, and we're going to replace that. These tubs are in relatively okay condition. They're not great. We need to replace the trim kits on them no matter what because they're all rusted out and messed up. I'm thinking that the cartridges are probably not good on them either. So we may be able to keep the surrounds based on the area. I want your guys' opinion on that though. This is a nice little gated community here, but you know, we are in the middle of the ghetto, so we will discuss that further. It'll save us a few bucks if we don't change them, but then again it might help us if we do. Same thing with this room. There is no actual closet in it. They have these hutches. That's room number 2. Here is room number 3. Once again, same thing. And this entry right here is actually the master bedroom. I'm not quite sure why they have not put a door on this, but this is the master. It's got its own slider to the outside. Then it has this room, which is the closet, of course. They put a hole in it and put a window on it. I'm sure somebody used it as a bedroom or something, but it's a decent size as well. So we will close this part of the wall off and make that back into a closet. This desk is going to disappear and we'll leave that space open. It'll create a little more space in the room, make it seem bigger. And this bathtub is pretty much the same as the other one. We could keep it and replace the trim kits and have, you know, a little bit older of a tub. It's a little yellowed, but it's in okay condition. Or we could replace it and make it seem like more of a newer bathroom. This vanity's got to go. So we'll get rid of that and put in a 30-inch vanity here. The toilet needs to be replaced. Coming this direction, I'm going to head to the outside real quick, which is not too bad, except we have some termite damage for sure. This is the garage door, side access door. It's pretty much shot. We're going to have to put a new one in. Above this slider, there's this section of roofing which is totally tore out. We can cut it back and add flashing, and I think we'll be okay on that. Termite area here, this little shelf, I think the bottom section's okay, but the top section, the wood all needs to be replaced. Caulked, filled, sanded, painted, and it ought to look pretty good. We need to paint all the trim on the house, which isn't too much, and there's a couple houses in the neighborhood that have painted their garage doors a dark brown, which I highly recommend we do as well. We'll get rid of this little partition fence here, and as you can see, that fence is leaning over, which is our neighbor fence, and our fence. We're going to need to replace that. There's no way to repair it. All the parts are termite riddled. So I'm going to walk through the house into the backyard to give you a better look at that. There are bars on all the windows pretty much, and I'm thinking in this neighborhood probably should keep them because everywhere I look everybody has bars. So we will keep those and maybe paint them. So that's that. There was a window here. I'm not quite sure why they closed it off, but they did. This is the backyard. Nothing crazy. We can clean this place up. This fence, the whole backyard fence, is just completely eaten alive, literally by termites. There's nothing really holding it up. I'm not sure how it's standing, but it's not in good shape. And I'll get a little closer so you can see one section here. This is how pretty much all of the posts look. So let's see here. Try and avoid this landmine field. As you can see, this is wonderful. Somebody did us a great favor by leaving that. Anyhow, that's Logan Avenue, guys. I'll have this work order done. We'll be ready to rock out. I know we don't have a huge budget on this one, so I'm gonna cut back where I can, but there are some things we need to do, like this kitchen, some work in the bathrooms, some new doors most likely, because some of them are falling apart, so we might as well do new doors. But I'll put it on the budget and send her over. Talk to you later.